Somewhere between good boy and Royal Highness, many dogs quietly take over the household. Most owners never notice the moment it happens, because spoiling a dog feels exactly like loving a dog, just with fewer rules. If you suspect your pup has been secretly promoted to family CEO, subscribe to the channel first, because we expose furry little manipulators like this all the time. So how do you know if your four-legged friend has crossed the line from beloved pet to pampered ruler? Here are 9 signs that your dog is officially, wonderfully, hopelessly spoiled. 1. They refuse plain food unless it is upgraded. Remember when your dog ate regular kibble and was thrilled about it? If those days are gone, and dinner now requires warm chicken, a spoonful of something tasty on top, or hand feeding while you whisper encouragement, congratulations, you are running a private restaurant with one very demanding customer. Spoiled dogs learn quickly that rejecting food leads to better food. Every time you upgrade the bowl after a dramatic sniff and a sad look, you confirm their theory that patience pays in chicken. A healthy dog skipping plain food is rarely a picky eater. More often, they are a brilliant strategist playing a long game. 2. The bed is theirs, and you sleep on the edge. Sharing a bed with a dog is common and honestly wonderful. But there is a difference between sharing and surrendering. If you wake up clinging to the mattress edge while a creature 1/4 of your size stretches out diagonally across the center, the hierarchy in this bedroom is very clear. Truly spoiled dogs also refuse to move when asked, responding with a deep sigh and total limpness, a technique scientists should really study, because it makes a 10-kilogram dog weigh approximately 1 ton. 3. They demand things instantly, and it works. A single bark at the treat cupboard, a paw slapped on your laptop keyboard, a toy dropped in your lap during an important call, followed by intense staring. Spoiled dogs do not ask, they order, and the truly pampered ones have trained their humans to respond within seconds. If your dog has a whole menu of signals for pet me, feed me, and play with me, and your obedience rate is above 90%, be honest with yourself about who trained whom. 4. They own a mountain of toys, but want whatever you are holding. The toy basket is overflowing. Squeaky ducks, ropes, balls, plush hedgehogs, some of them still new. And yet, the most fascinating object in the house is always your sock, your remote control, or the exact sandwich in your hand. Spoiled dogs develop the confidence of a creature who has never heard the word mine applied to anyone but themselves. In their world, all property is dog property. Some of it is just temporarily stored by humans. The reason is simple. Your things smell like you, and to a devoted dog, that scent is worth more than any squeaky duck. 5. Walks happen on their terms. A spoiled dog does not simply go for a walk. They conduct an inspection tour. They decide the route, stop for 5-minute sniffing sessions that cannot be interrupted, and sit down in protest when you dare to choose a different street. Some pampered pups take it further and simply refuse to walk at all, waiting to be carried like royalty in a palanquin. If you have ever carried a perfectly healthy dog home because they decided the walk was over, you know exactly which category you are in. No judgment here. We have all done it at least once. 6. And they only obey when a treat is clearly visible. Ask a spoiled dog to sit with empty hands, and you will receive a long, thoughtful stare, as if they are considering an offer far below market value. Show them the treat pouch, and suddenly they are the most obedient creature on earth, performing sits, spins, and high fives at championship speed. This is the classic sign of a negotiator, not a follower. Somewhere along the way, commands became contracts, and your dog reads every one of them before signing. Trainers fix this by rewarding randomly instead of every time, which keeps a dog guessing and listening even with empty hands. 7. Your schedule bends around their comfort. You leave parties early because your dog is home alone. You choose vacation spots by pet friendliness. You have cancelled plans because your dog looked a little sad. And you once spent an entire evening motionless on the couch because your dog fell asleep on your legs. Non-dog people call this madness. Dog people call it Tuesday. Either way, when a household calendar quietly revolves around one furry individual, that individual is officially spoiled. 8. They give you drama when they hear the word no. Tell a spoiled dog no, and prepare for a performance worthy of an award. The heavy sigh, the slow, tragic walk to their bed, the glance over the shoulder to check if you are watching the suffering you have caused. Some dogs add vocal grumbling, a strange half-talking protest that sounds suspiciously like arguing. This drama exists because it has worked before. Every time a tantrum turned your no into a fine okay, your dog took another acting class. Stay kind but consistent, and the theatre season will slowly come to an end. 9. They have possessions and privileges most humans envy. A wardrobe of sweaters, a birthday party with a dog-friendly cake, their own armchair that guests are not allowed to use. Filtered water, gourmet treats, a stroller, professional photos, maybe even their own social media account run by a devoted human assistant. None of this is necessary, and all of it is delightful. If your dog owns more luxury items than you do, the diagnosis is clear and irreversible, fully, spectacularly spoiled. Is being spoiled actually bad? Here is the good news. Mostly no. Loving your dog generously, sharing your bed, and celebrating their birthday harms absolutely no one. Dogs thrive on attention and affection, and pampering is a language of love. The real problems begin only when spoiling erases all boundaries, when a dog becomes anxious, pushy, or aggressive about getting their way, when begging turns into obesity, or when the dog panics every time life is not arranged around them. The healthiest spoiled dog is one who enjoys luxury but still hears no sometimes, walks nicely, and respects a few simple house rules. Love without limits is wonderful. Love without any structure is stressful, even for the dog. If you recognized your household in most of these signs, relax. You are not a pushover. You are a person with a big heart who shares their life with a very skilled, very fluffy negotiator. Keep a few boundaries in place, protect their health with good food and real exercise, and then spoil away with a clear conscience. After all, dogs give us their whole heart and their whole life. Giving them the best seat on the couch in return seems like a fair deal.